Yo, this is a reading for the Venus ruled sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, North Node, Midheaven, wherever you have Taurus in your chart. And this can apply to tropical, sidereal, Vedic, or draconic astrology, whichever astrology you follow. Taurus, December 2020. Messages for Taurus. Alright, I have the Queen of Cups. Alright. Let's keep it going. The Four of Swords. The Five of Wands reverse. Okay, Taurus, and the Knight of Swords upright. Alright, Taurus, I'm already seeing, especially if you're a feminine Taurus, but this can apply to any Taurian. I see an unhealthy relationship right off the bat. We have the Queen of Cups, the Four of Swords, Five of Wands reversed, and the Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck upright. So, I'll be honest with you, I see exhaust. You're so nurturing in a relationship. You're in a relationship where you're very nurturing, you're compassionate, intuitive, influential, you're giving. You know, you're so emotionally available to somebody who might not be the same. Somebody who's more headstrong. I'm seeing a bit of probably a narcissist. Being in a relationship where you almost want to escape the fighting. It's like you keep, I'm not sure if you've been depressed or if you've been taking time to yourself lately, like maybe you've been leaving this person's messages on read or you have on delivered, or you haven't even been answering the calls because it's like it's too overwhelming for you. It's like we can't get along. I see you not coming from a place of spite or trying to hurt this person, but you've really been taking a lot of time out to sit down and actually have some peace, because I see you're very attached to this person. It could, if it's in an unhealthy way, you're definitely trying to detach from this codependent. But if it's in a healthy way, I'm seeing that this person's not really matching your mature energy. I'm seeing that they're more of a knight here, the Knight of Swords, while you're sitting in the Queen of Cups, you know? So I see you being complementary, well, polar opposites, you know what I'm saying? One's more nurturing, one's more feminine and compassionate, while the other one's a little bit more masculine, you know, assertive, idealistic. But it's like this person's not as mature as you, or doesn't really think much before they speak. A lot of what comes out of this person's mouth or comes out of this relationship in communication, there's so much arguments that come out of it, disagreements. I could see bashing, you know what I'm saying? I feel like you're the peacemaker in this situation, and it still seems to not work. Let me elaborate on this Five of Wands reverse. Okay, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. Okay, Taurus. I'm seeing that could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But with the Wheel of Fortune, it seems like 1 minute, what keeps you in this relationship is the highs and lows. I feel like there's so many highs and lows in this relationship. And 1 minute you feel nurtured, and 1 minute you feel like this is my soulmate, this is perfect. But then the other moment you're worn out, you're tired. You feel like you give and it's not enough. And with the Wheel of Fortune here, it's almost like this person has their ons and offs, and this relationship has its ups and downs, and it depends on like the day of the week or whatever time it is. It's like it depends on however you make this person feel. But this person isn't really putting much regard into how you feel, Taurus. And I know Taurus, the energy of your sign, you're very loyal from what I've noticed. Taurians are very loyal. They draw to the more grounded, stable, pleasurable side of life. Y'all love to focus on the pleasurable, romantic sides of life. You ruled by Venus, you're ruled by pleasure, beauty, stability. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how to take the winds and still stay calm in it. So while you're good at that, while you're good at keeping the peace, it can still cause mental health issues. And with the Wheel of Fortune, you could also be going through, a change. You could be going through, let's see, what's the Wheel of Fortune talking about? You know what I'm saying? An elevation of your consciousness. You could be going through healing, because the Wheel of Fortune, all right, the King of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay, you could be coming up on some money, Temperance at the bottom. So yeah, you could definitely be standing in your power. As an earth sign, the King of Pentacles is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You're learning how to protect your peace, your element, your stability, and your calmness. You're standing in your power a lot more. You're taking time to meditate, to calm down, and to heal from a situation that is very toxic. You seem to be a peacemaker to me, though. Like you something's not showing me that you want to let go of this person. You could be very highly focused on money. Right now, money might be a way for you to balance out the stresses of, you're focusing a lot on your emotional relationship life, maybe, and I could also see karma here, where there could be a stabilizing factor in an elevation of money in the relationship. So be cautious of that. We have perseverance and indecision. Yeah, with empathy at the bottom. Yeah, I think this is a lot of your energy towards. This is talking mainly on your side of the relationship. And then I'll talk about this other person, because I really am seeing a romantic relationship here. Or a relationship between a mother and father. So you could be sitting in between the divorce of your mother and father. You know what I'm saying? But with perseverance and indecision and empathy, it's like you're persevering in this relationship. It's like you're not giving up on it. And it is causing indecision, because part of you is like, what if I'm holding on to something that's not going to go anywhere? But then the other side of you is, what if I let go of something that... Because you're coming out of a place of love with this, and I see with empathy here in the Queen of Cups. You're coming out of a place of love, and be careful that you're not blaming yourself for a lot of this person's lack of communication or abusive communication. You know what I'm saying? Be sure to, be sure to ask yourself, how much am I focusing on the potential of this person rather than focusing on who they are and what they are now? Potential is something that we see in a person when we love them, or there was an aspect in this person that's how we met them, off of what could be their potential now, their potential to be who they used to be, their potential to be better. Ask yourself, did I get with this person based off of their potential? Or am I staying with this person because I've seen their potential and I know their potential? And then they're just at a low place and they need to come back up. You have to ask yourself, have I ever seen this person's potential? Potential is only a possibility of what could be, but it is not yet. It'll take work, or it could never happen. Okay, so I'm going to ask a little bit on your person's end of the stick. But if this isn't a relationship, I am seeing something with parents. You could be seeing if you were going through or watching your parents fight or go through a divorce, I see them starting to get along or being able to work together for you. So yeah, I do see that. Maybe a mother and a father figure. Mother could be a water sign, father could be an earth sign. Alright. So let's talk about this other person now. I have the 9 of Wands upright, but it's now in reverse. Okay. With the 9 of Wands in reverse, it depends on the other cards around. I'll get one more card before I talk about it. Temperance. Okay, yeah. So, whoever this person is, I could see that they have their guard up. I think they've been hurt a lot in the past, or they've gone through a lot of trauma in the past. They might not have came from a stable home. They probably have never been able to settle down in life the way you have. You might have had a more stable home than this person, and it's different to this person. You might have been outside of this person's comfort zone. I'm seeing this person's comfort zone could revolve around a lot of fighting, moving house to house, unstable with money, with food to eat. They, unlike a Taurus, y'all are known, depending on where you have it in your chart, your home life and your gaining material items and preserving them isn't really as much as a difficulty for you. I'm definitely seeing this person could be a Sagittarius, possibly. Fire. I'm getting a lot of fire, air sign, and you're more earth, of course. But yeah, they're willing, but the more that your compassion does rub off on this person. Your loyalty and your efforts and your intention is definitely rubbing off on this person. It's seen by this person. I think this person is starting to see what needs to be healed in them. You're helping this person a lot. They're seeing how they have their guard up. They're seeing how their hostility and a lot of their actions are just coming from a place of pain. It could also feel like there's a misunderstanding between the two of you. So, maybe try to understand why and how this person is being affected, because you're coming up as a healer here for me, Taurus. But that doesn't mean sacrifice yourself for this person. With the Temperance and the 9 of Wands upright, they're definitely letting their guard down. They're not feeling like they have to protect themselves and everything they've been through, and their image is much with you. I think they're starting to become more comfortable with you. And with the Temperance, I'm seeing maybe a balance in communication and understanding, and feeling like you fill their cup and they want to fill yours. Your understanding of them is possibly helping them to understand themselves, so that they can be able to understand and be there for you. And with the Temperance, y'all might actually be soulmate. Let's see the nature of this partnership, the potential. Okay. Oh, that's a lot coming out. High Priestess, the 6 of Wands. I'll take it. So Death came out sideways with 3 of Wands, High Priestess, and the 6 of Wands. Okay. Now, I'm going to elaborate on this Death card and we'll continue. Okay, the Lovers. Lovers going in one direction and Death going in the other. Well, Taurus, this message is going to apply to some of you and the other message is going to apply. But I'm going to start with the more negative message first. Taurus, depending on your situation, if it's not getting better, or if you feel like this is something you cannot change, or you are holding yourself back, I'm seeing with the Death and the Lovers here going opposite directions, it might be time to move on. It might be time to cut the relationship, because I feel like as long as you stay in this relationship, you're only going to go backwards. And as long as you cut it off and you go through the Death card, that's the thing. It's a transformation. But it can be a rebirth. Scorpio is also opposite your sister sign of you, Taurus. So it's going to be a more uncomfortable energy for you. It's going to probably be outside of your comfort a little. But you're going to have to make this possibly hard or difficult or out of your comfort zone change, but it's going to cause a rebirth. And as you go forward and you pursue it with the Three of Wands here, and you build that healing foundation with the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is a beautiful card. It's about victory. It's about success. It's about overcoming. It's about, after the Five of Wands is about overcoming battles. And with the High Priestess, that's wisdom. That's acknowledging. You know what I'm saying? That's the High Priestess. She's also a healer. She's intuitive. She's balanced on both aspects of her mind. So I'm definitely seeing that that leaving this relationship could really cause a lot of healing and cause you to be much better and much more aware of the things that you allow into your life after this. But for some of y'all, with the Death and the Lovers, this could be your partner and you going through the healthy, proper changes that each of you need to take. For instance, your partner probably needs to be more receptive and more respectful and nurturing to you, more respectful to you. It needs to be better for themselves and much more mature for themselves, and they need to actually heal and quit taking this baggage in the relationship. And maybe you need to stop taking a lot of your partner's pain and making it yours and allowing it to drain you. I'm seeing you both going through complementary changes, and it's going to cause a understanding of each other, of yourselves and of each other, and this relationship could, you know what I'm saying, really work out the more that you continue to change, okay? I'm going to pull, so whichever message more resonates with you, I say listen to your heart for sure, and pay attention to the details and to how you feel, and definitely verbalize and speak with your partner. You know, talking and sometimes not just letting things stay the way that they are is the way to figure out where the relationship is really going to go before it, you know, destroys you or itself, you know? Let's see. Message for Taurus. My intuition says this one. Release family traumas. So yeah, this could also be a divorce or fighting between your mother and father, or fighting with your mother and father. You know what I'm saying? Leaving a toxic situation that has to do with that family. And it can also be talking about your relationship. There could be a lot of, like I said, you know, family traumas, things from the past that are pent up in your psychology or the other person's psychology, and it's needing to be released. And with this Death card here, and I'm definitely in the High Priestess, I see that definitely being a big theme of this reading. So remember, Taurus, it's always good to take time to meditate and to heal and to release trauma. Okay? So that's my reading for you, Taurus. Thank you for tapping in.